Hello, I've just nipped on here quickly to answer a few questions that I've been recently asked for when people have been reading my posts or watching my videos. The first question I've been asked is, how do you tell the difference between a good or positive spirit or a guide that's come to work with you and a bad spirit? And there are some key things that you can do to help yourself. Firstly, if you're asking for assistance from the spirit realm, make sure you ask for only the highest and purest to come and work with you. That way you're setting your intention that only that positive energy will come through. You also want to make sure that if you're doing that, you've grounded yourself and protected yourself before asking for anything to come forwards. If, however, you invite something forwards or whether something has just appeared, you want to then check to make sure that it is genuinely positive. And that's about using your discernment. So the first thing you need to do is, does it feel right? Does it feel comfortable? Does it feel welcoming? Does it feel supportive? If so, that's a good indicator that it will be something more positive. If it makes you feel uneasy in any way, that's an indicator that perhaps it isn't something as high or as pure. And at that point, just dismiss it or send it away. So the thing is, with a being that's of the highest and purest, they will never, ever violate your free will. So they will never force you to do anything. They will never bully you. They'll never manipulate you or belittle you or ridicule you. So if you have something that is doing those things, it's not of the highest and purest, therefore tell it to leave. Likewise, a guide will come in to give you advice. However, they will always accept that you have free choice within that. They will never pressure you to do something. They may suggest something, but if you go on a different path, they will sit back and allow that to happen. Whereas if something's maybe not working for your highest and purest, they may be more insistent or forceful. So also think about what it is that you're being asked to do. Is it congruent with what you're wanting to achieve on your highest level? Is it about service? Is it about goodness and caring and love and compassion? Or is it something more sinister or more negative in terms of the emotions it evokes? So think about what you're being asked to do. Is it in line with your moral compass? Is it nice? Is it kind? Is it beneficial? Or is there something less pleasant about it? If so, once again, send it on its way. Also, as I say, a guide will never force itself upon you, so it will never come into your energy field without invitation, and it will leave when you ask. So when I'm working with any guides, they never come into my energy field. We have an interaction. But if for some reason I don't feel comfortable or I don't feel ready, I can ask that guide to leave and it will respect my wishes. So that is another indicator. If it was happy to go on its way, then that indicates that it's maybe there for your higher good. If, however, it is being forceful and persistent, then perhaps it isn't something that should be there. On top of that, you can also ask directly. So there's the law of 3 within this type of work. So if you ask something 3 times, you need to get an honest answer, and you'll be given an honest answer. So you can ask that spirit or that guide 3 times, are you of the highest and purest? If they say yes very clearly and consistently, good indicator that everything's fine. If, however, there's hesitation, if there's dodging around the question, if there's contradictory answers, then it's unlikely that it's something positive, and instead send it away. So by sending it away, just, I no longer wish to work with you, you need to leave. I reject any contracts I've made with you explicitly or implicitly, and I now command that you leave me and my energy system. If, however, you're having difficulty with that, you may need to get assistance from somebody like myself to shift something on. So there's just a little brief guide as some indicators to how you can tell the difference between a good spirit or a guide and a bad spirit or something. I don't really like to use the word bad. That's just simply the question that I was asked. I would prefer to use something like lower vibrating. Your personal choice in terms of vocabulary. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have a great day and I shall speak to you again soon. Take care and bye-bye for now.